In this video, we are going to build an ultra-premium, interactive, invalid input shake animation, featuring a dynamic lateral error feedback loop using only pure HTML and CSS. Let's design a micro-interaction component for form validation. We will code this sleek numeric validation card step by step. Let's jump straight inside our visible presentation workspace using the body tag. First, we add div class form group. This forms our main custom graphic box container that organizes our input components vertically and sets our structural layout gaps. Inside it, we add in descriptive form label by typing out label class input-label for zip, containing the string text enter zip code, 5 digits only. Directly underneath, we embed our interactive validation field by typing input type text ID zip class shake-input pattern 0 to 9 5 required. Crucially, the pattern 0 to 9 5 property acts as our raw validation compiler, enforcing that the browser only registers the input as valid if it contains exactly 5 numeric digits, while the required attribute ensures an empty state can't bypass our logic rules. Now let's scroll right back up inside our empty style tags and write out our custom styling sheets line by line. First, we target our viewport canvas using the body selector. Inside the body block, we write margin 0 to clear away default margins. We specify height 100 VH to lock our layout height exactly to the total vertical viewport size. We turn our viewport layout into a flex box by writing display flex, and center everything dead center using justify content center and align item center. We set our dark minimalist workspace tone using background color #05050A to fill our backdrop with an ultra dark navy midnight tint, and append font family system-UI-apple-system sans-serif to render clean modern typefaces. Next, let's style our vertical layout box using the selector.form-group. We write width 320 pixels. To constrain the container's layout boundaries, display flex, and flex direction column. To stack items vertically and throw in gap 8 pixels. To separate our text label from the input field. Let's style our uppercase input indicator line with .input-label. We set color #94A3B8 for a clean slate gray look, state font size 14 pixels, and weigh it using font weight 500. Let's structure our main interface field blueprint using .shake-input. We expand it to consume the full width of our parent column box with width 100%. Add inner safety areas using padding 14 pixels, 16 pixels. And tint its field base with a deep slate shield background color, #OF111A. We map an initial border rim using border 2 pixels solid #1E293B. Curve our box corners smoothly with border radius 10 pixels. Color the incoming typed characters white with color #FFFFFF, and adjust typing size with font size 16 pixels. We clear generic halos using outline none, protect width properties using box sizing border box, and write transition border color 0.2 seconds, box shadow 0.2 seconds, to ease interactive color updates. Let's handle standard user interactions by writing .shake-input::focus. Inside, we illuminate the border with a warm indigo border color #6366F1 and cast a soft ambient light using box shadow 0012 pixels RGB, a 99, 102, 241, 0.2. Now for the ultimate pure CSS shake engine validation logic. We type out the advanced compound selector .shake-input: invalid, not, placeholder-shown, not, focus. This ingenious combo states, if the field rules are violated, but the placeholder is not visible, meaning the user has typed data, and the user is no longer actively focusing on the element. Instantly switch styles. Inside this active conditional block, we paint the border a sharp warning color with border color #EF4444. Add a red neon halo using box shadow, 0012 pixels, RGB, a 239/68/68 0.2, and trigger our custom physical vibration timeline loop by writing animation, horizontal shake, 0.4 seconds, ease in, out. Finally, let's script our rapid displacement coordinate map by typing at keyframes, horizontal shake. At our baseline boundaries, 0%, 100%, we anchor the field dead center with transform translateX, 0. We then stage a series of diminishing lateral vector bounds to simulate an elastic spring dampening effect. At 15% transform translateX, -8 pixels, we thrust left. At 30% transform translateX, 7 pixels, we rebound right. At 45% transform translateX, -5 pixels, we snap back left. At 60% transform translateX, 4 pixels, we move right. At 75% transform translateX, -2 pixels, we check left. At 90% transform translateX, 1 pixel, we settle right, closing out our timeline mechanics and concluding all remaining styling brackets. Look at the screen now. Our minimalist zip code field sits quietly on our Midnight workspace canvas. If we click inside and type a valid 5-digit number, it holds its premium indigo glow. But watch what happens if we type an incomplete code and click away. The field instantly snaps to an electric error red and violently vibrates horizontally before dampening back to rest, giving your users an immediate, tactile feedback warning, completely handled natively by the CSS engine. Thanks for watching. If you found this real-time build helpful, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. See you next time.